His mother's voice still echoes in my skull like a bell struck too hard. "Everyone, meet the woman my son will actually marry." She said it smiling, with her champagne flute lifted high, the gold liquid trembling under the chandelier. She pulled the girl forward, 21, nervous, doe-eyed, her red dress clinging like a costume she wasn't ready to wear. Young, smart, and childless, his mother added, her lips curling when she emphasized the last word. Everything his current wife isn't. The room laughed. His CEO clinked his glass and toasted. My husband's arm rested around the girl's waist. He didn't correct his mother. He didn't look at me. I smiled. That's how the night began. That's how their downfall started. Once, he loved me. We met when he was broke, years before the corner office and the imported suits. He was hungry then, restless, convinced we would build an empire together. And we did. I stood beside him at every late-night pitch, smoothed his tie before meetings, took care of details he didn't even notice needed fixing. When he proposed, he said, "You're the reason I'll make it." I believed him. I should have written that down and framed it, proof of what I once was to him. Because years later, he acted like I was a liability, a weight chained to his ankle. Love turned to inconvenience the day success gave him options. I saw the shift before he thought I noticed. The way he angled his phone away from me, how his cologne lingered longer when he came home, how his words grew clipped, practiced, like he was already rehearsing a life without me. The first undeniable sign came late one night. His jacket pocket buzzed as he showered. I never snooped before, but my hand moved on its own. A text, still glowing. "I can't believe I'm with you. Your mom says we're meant to be." Her name beneath it, Sophie, his intern. My stomach twisted, but I didn't break. Not in front of him, not yet. Betrayal changes you. Some women scream, throw things, leave. I went still. Silence is more dangerous than noise. I let him believe I was oblivious. I cooked his favorite meals, folded his shirts, kissed him goodbye at the door. Meanwhile, I researched. Quietly, patiently. I learned Sophie wasn't just any intern. She wasn't even Sophie. Her real name was Sophia Romero, a 21-year-old with a history she was trying to outrun. Dropped out of college after a fraud scandal involving stolen exam papers. Estranged from her father, convicted for embezzlement. Desperate for a clean slate. And my husband's company? They had strict vetting policies. A scandal like that would set the board on fire. All I needed was timing. The Christmas party handed me the stage. The ballroom glittered, drenched in gold and arrogance. His colleagues circled, their wives sipping wine with hollow smiles. His mother preened like royalty. And then her announcement, that cruel little toast. Their laughter cutting me open. Perfect. I rose, glass in hand, heart beating with precision, not panic. "A toast," I said, my voice even, "to new beginnings." Every eye turned. My husband's smirk flickered. He thought I was conceding, bowing out gracefully. I looked at Sophie. She tried to meet my gaze, but her eyes darted away. I smiled gently, almost kindly, before delivering the blade. "To Sophia Romero," I said, "daughter of convicted embezzler Javier Romero, expelled from Stanford for academic fraud. But tonight, she's been introduced as the future face of this company." Silence. Thick. Absolute. The CEO's glass froze mid-air. My husband's face drained of color. His mother blinked, her lipstick cracking at the corners. And Sophie? No, Sophia stood paralyzed, the facade crumbling faster than she could rebuild it. I took a sip. Quite a resume, don't you think? The unraveling was instant.
The CEO excused himself, already whispering to legal. Board members shifted, their smiles evaporating. Cameras from staff phones captured every second. My husband hissed my name under his breath, but it was too late. The room had decided. He was compromised, reckless, unfit. I left before dessert, slipped out quietly, coat over my shoulders, as chaos bloomed behind me. By morning, the fallout was everywhere. The board announced an investigation. Sophie vanished from social media. Her internship terminated immediately. Reporters camped outside headquarters. Stock prices dipped. My husband called, begged, threatened, all in one breathless voicemail after another. I didn't answer. I was already at my lawyer's office, divorce papers filed, accounts secured. Half of everything was mine. And now, half of nothing was his. His mother tried calling too, her voice brittle with rage. I let it go to voicemail. I wanted her to sit with the taste of her own words, young, smart, and choke on them. Revenge isn't about rage, it's about precision, timing, letting the knife slide in so smoothly